What's happening, everybody? Big John here, really big guy tactile, coming at you. Day 100. Day 100. Holy. Can't blur anything there so you guys know exactly what I said, but silently. Holy cow. It has been a journey. One heck of a journey, too. I'm going to be the first to say it. I'm surprised that I'm still trying to do this. I'm still doing this. It's ridiculous. I've given up on diets in the past. Obviously, you do the cheat thing, and you're like, I'm gonna treat myself. Treat yourself. You hop on there, and that turns into a bigger thing, and that turns into a bigger thing, and that turns into a bigger thing, and ultimately this journey is still about the figuring stuff out. Figuring out what's working for me and how am I changing it and what I'm gonna do. And I like that because that puts the control directly in my hands. The downside to it, and it's also, I think, an upside, is the accountability is 100%. Like, if I fail, at doing what I'm trying to do, it's nobody else's fault. It's not your guys' fault. It's my fault. And that's weight loss in general. It's like that's how it's supposed to go. But nobody really kind of thinks about that. It's always the outlier factor, like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. You're right, you shouldn't have done this. The first word in that statement, you. Nobody else. It wasn't Taco Bell's fault. It wasn't McDonald's fault. It wasn't any of that. It was you. And that I don't know, something about being in control of my own. Do this yourself, and take that responsibility, take the reins, take that steering wheel. I didn't have that willpower before. I thought I did. I was like, I'm in control of my own destiny, and ultimately I was driving myself way out of the range. Obviously, I got to this size, just about 600 pounds, and here we are sitting here, almost 50 pounds down, if not more, because I didn't have that scale for the first, 2-3 weeks of this, so I can only imagine, what I was at. But now here we are, day 100. I would have loved to have gone out and do a lot of the things that the thing that I wanted to do. I'm going to have to wait for a better day and do like a tribute to day 100 or something like that. But for right now, we're an indoor video celebrating day 100 and loving that fact. And I'll tell you right now, day 100 would not be complete without day 100 salad. So here we are, the good old-fashioned, lovable chicken supreme salad. Still amazing. Still delicious. Even after 100 days. Just an FYI, this salad hasn't been sitting here for 100 days. That would be gross. And it would have probably liquefied by now. Nope, I just picked this one up today. So yeah, we're here at day 100. And looking back on it, I thought it was going to be harder. I honestly did. And I know a lot of people are sitting here going like, what? What do you mean? It's hard, John. You know what? It is the willpower factor of it is the hard part. The dieting, not as much. I mean, if you're getting into like whatever diet you choose, if you're getting into like keto, meal prepping and stuff like that, you got to do that stuff. For me, like I said, this fit into my lifestyle, and ultimately, I mean, before it was like I'd said in previous videos, before, I never really thought that I ate a whole bunch, you know, but I did. I ate a lot, and not all the time. I ate a lot, like at one point in the day, like when I'd get off of work or something, or like just before work. Just before work, I'd hit up a burger place, or like Taco John's or something like that, and get like the 6-pack of tacos and a pound of potato lays, and then chow down on that, and and then drink my pop. And I'd given up pop for quite some time, and then I switched to, I thought I was doing myself better by drinking the Arizona iced teas. Don't get me wrong, I love Arizona iced teas. Yeah, I won't drink them anymore because it is worse than drinking a can of pop. You drink a can of pop versus a can of Arizona iced tea, you might as well drink, a 6-pack of pop to one Arizona iced tea almost. But yeah, it has been a journey. And you guys have been with me every single step of the way. And the people who just started following, I really, really appreciate that. I hope you're in it for like the long haul. You're not one of the people who subscribes to somebody and then, goes through and cleans up their subscriptions. Like, treat it like a friend list or something like that on YouTube. Like, I hope I never have any radical things that work stuff. I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, the people who are following me, or just following me, or like, just, yeah. I mean, I hope you're on this journey with me for the long haul. I'm going to keep doing it. I've reached day 100. I'm looking forward to day 200, 300, 1,000. Whatever it takes, just to continue on this, just keep going. And then keep making videos, and then it's not like, oh, John, you lost all that weight, now what are you doing? Hopefully I'll be in a position where I can make that super quality content and do that stuff, and be one of those guys who was like, hey, I started just trying to lose weight, and now I've got people watching me who want to be a part of my life, and I think that's cool in and of itself. Treating the subscriptions like a friend list. I think I'm still subscribed to a whole bunch of channels that just don't post anything anymore, and I don't know if there's a subscription limit to how many things you can subscribe to. I don't think so, but yeah, I was just like, wow, if I went through and cleaned up my subscription list, it'd be ridiculous. I understand supporting some channels that have radical views, or they change their views, or they do something, absolutely bananas crazy. I hope to never Mel Gibson this channel, or do anything that would be, I'm a pretty average dude. I mean, above average weight, but I'm not just a nice guy, I think, for the most part. I like to say that I'm pretty genuine. I don't really care for confrontation a whole bunch. But I do appreciate all the comments and all the love, though, and that takes it a long way. That helps tremendously. Like I said, when I would be feeling down or something like that, or if I was in Rochester and I was driving home, and I just, because they've got stuff there that we don't have here in Winona, because I care less about McDonald's, Culver's, Taco Bell. I could care less about those places, and a lot of people are sitting here, you go without like a Burger King, or some people down south, you guys got the Jack-in-the-Boxes and stuff like that. It's like, I used to eat a Jack-in-the-Box all the time when I was a kid, and some of those burrito places that we don't have up here. I miss those places. I'm glad I don't have those places here, though. I don't know if I'd be doing this, but that's what makes it easier, too. So, yeah. Again, moral of the story is, I love you guys. All of you who follow me, all of you who are going to follow me, all of you who, just followed me and are viewing this video for the first time to catch up or to see where I was at or to watch a highlight reel if this is on it. If I get that clever with video editing software and, holding true to my trying to get equipment to really do this big time. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys watching this. Whether you watch the video in its entirety or skim through it to see what else I'm saying. But, day 100. Tomorrow is a new day. Another baby step. Towards the goal of a better life. We'll keep doing this. And we'll keep going on this journey together. And I'm also super proud of everything that you guys are doing too. As far as I know a couple people had quit smoking. One gentleman posted maybe day 100 for me, but it's day 60 for him quitting cigarettes, and that was huge too. And that's another thing that I had given up, smoking. I used to smoke and don't smoke anymore, and that was super hard to give up. I did do it a different way than just cold turkey. But I don't smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, and I'm happy for that. Because that would hold me back in a different way, and not only be detrimental to my health later on down the road. On top of all the other stuff that cigarettes brings. So I want to thank you guys again for joining me on day 100, for joining me on day 1, and every day in between. And I just want to let you know that this is going to keep getting better, that this is going to keep going, and we're going to keep going forward. And I appreciate every single one of you who are sticking around and watching this evolve. Okay? Tomorrow is a new day. Can't keep saying that enough. But I love all your faces, and I will see you tomorrow.